All right, so first off, tell me who you guys are and what are you here to talk about today?
I'm Christina Hansel, and this is Olga Barham. We're here to talk about the IGP Athlete Program, why it's so important for our IGP dogs, for conditioning, recovery, and overall health and wellness.
So, as a successful competitor, right, you've raised top dogs in our country. And when I say you've raised, it includes Scooter. Diamond trains them, but you pretty much do all the maintenance, right, on the dogs.
Yes.
And you've raised a few litters of puppies who are super healthy and strong. I could
Like
attest to
Bravo.
that. Yes. And like Leo he's retired now, but he's been going super strong throughout the years.
Yes. He's had a pinch nurse since he was 3, and
And
that's a
nobody-
big reason why I got into all the recovery, to be able to keep him going. Many people who are at the top told me to retire him. I'll never be able to take him anywhere. That injury is super hard to get a dog to recover from, and right before he turned 7, I took him to the FMBB, so I would say they're wrong, and it is possible. It's not easy work, but you do have to stay on top of it. But
Put in
if
the
I
blood
had known
and
what I had known before that, I would have been able to prevent an injury like a pinch nerve, being able to do proper things, and that's why I want to give back and make sure everybody else can stop that kind of stuff
And
from
it's a
happening.
contact sport, so like even if
Yes.
you take this course and even if you're active in the program, injuries will still happen. They could happen, but at least the recovery time should be shorter from it, and you should be able to get your dog back into the sport. Versus if the dog is out of shape and it happens, and it's just done and over.
Yes.
And I got heavier into all this when I got Bravo, and when Bravo started, after teething, when he started like smashing like this stupid little racket, and he's powerful, but I just, like a lot of you guys, and I know this, like I just cringe every time I send them in. So I started researching and learning what to prevent it.
All right, so I'll start off with a couple questions for you guys. With this program, at what age can you start?
Well, we'd like to start making sure that the growth palates are closed. So for our working breeds, it will depend on the dog, his size, but we would say definitely not before 14 months, and for larger dogs, it could be up to 18 to 20 months.
All right, will this program help dogs with previous injuries or current injuries?
This program is only for healthy dogs. We are not veterinarians, we are not physical therapists, we're not chiropractors. So I would say just think of it as if you were going to the gym and working out with a personal trainer.
Yep. You're gonna get a disclosure. You've got to at least disclose whether or not the dog has been injured in the past, what it has been, and you've got to be released by your veterinarian to be able to do the program.
And even with the healthy dogs, like it's very important to keep it balanced and not to overdo it and not to do it too soon and too much, because sometimes it could really cause more harm than good.
All right, so how is this different from regular conditioning and road work, and what does this class cover?
So what a lot of people do in our sport is, which is not a bad thing, but everyone is so much into running the dog or like milling the dog on the treadmill. Everyone always thinks about endurance, and what they do is they build up the stamina for running or for walking, which is only one of the components of the IGP performance, and it's only one of the components of any balanced fitness program.
Right. And we're really trying to get sprinters versus marathon runners. And in order to get a sprinter, what does a sprinter have to do? They've got to also swim. They've got to work their jaws. They've got to stretch. They've got to have recovery days. There's a lot more to it.
All right, my next question. How do you fit fitness into a week schedule with all the IGP activities that we have to do with this being a three-phase sport already?
So in the course, what we did was we broke down like our IGP exercises, the 3 phases, and we kind of connected every component of the fitness program into the exercise. Like for instance, tracking we use as rest. It's a good mind stimulation, but it's also that same hiking, same as endurance training, right? That's just one of the examples. Or you could work on speed, and you're going to use the speed in most exercises. You could add strength training, right, which is going to make it explosive. The jump in itself is, I think we do it in like over 3 weeks because it's a series in itself. And those are just examples. And the other very important part of the conditioning program is actually nutrition, recovery, and they're athletes. We do a lot with them. So it's like the whole wellness concept of an overall dog, and that is directly related into their mindset and into their performance, into the relationship.
Right. Because a lot of people, we believe, forget in our sports that our dogs need to have fuel. Just like any kind of a bodybuilder, whether they're a triathlon athlete, we need fuel to get through the day, and so do our dogs. And many times we cut back or whatever it be, and our dogs are not getting enough fuel properly for the amount of work that they are doing.
And that changes all the time.
Yes,
based on
it's never
what's
the
going
same
on.
day to day.
But how do you fit it all into the schedule? Like we build programs for the dogs, right?
Right.
With nutrition
Make it
and
very
with
personalized.
exercises, and it changes. So what I like to do is like look it over at least once a month, because the dogs should progress, right? Or else we're doing something wrong. So if they're progressing, the program always changes and adjusts
Yes.
along with the training.
All right. Are there any other fitness programs online for IGP right now?
Not that
No.
we know of at all.
Not
and not just
currently.
online.
And including, excuse me, Dr. Florian's girlfriend, Patricia.
Patricia?
Also is a part of this, and she also stated that they have lots of issues with dogs being injured and things like this, and they don't even have a program, something.
Yeah, so unfortunately, like it's an international problem in our international sport. So for our European friends, Patricia is taking an undertaking of translating the course into German and Spanish. So it will be available for everyone in AGP pretty much.
How is a working spot different than an audit spot?
So it's an online program, but it's not just a series of recorded videos, it's interactive. If you think of a regular seminar that I think most of us have attended, there are working spots and there are audit spots. It's pretty much the same format. The working spots will be getting homework, submitting videos, which we will be reviewing, and then in the group discussions going over it. So if the working spot is open to it, right? Because some people feel funny about their dogs being discussed in public, but I think it's the same as a regular live seminar. You take the working spot, everybody talks about your dog.
Yeah.
So the auditors are able to participate in our live discussions, and they're observing the working spots dogs.
But the
If they're
dog's
working-
not actually.
they are dogs. And
Right.
like no dog
They
is
get to see other
perfect,
people's.
so every dog has strengths and weaknesses, right? And we'll talk about that. And if you have the working spot, we're discussing your dog's strengths, your dog's weaknesses.
All right. How is this done online?
That's what we just covered, kind of. And so for the working spots, like you don't have to be techno savvy. Like all you need is a camera or a smartphone, and it could be like a 3-minute video. That's all it's gonna
Are we
be.
doing it through Skype, or are we doing it
We
through
could do Facebook
or-
Live or Zoom. It's going to be a private group where everybody could ask questions. It's not a huge group. It's just whoever's taking the course at the moment. And it's a founding member course because those sessions will be recorded for future use as well. So it's kind of
How do I know I'm doing it right and won't injure my dog?
So that's not the easiest of questions, right? Because obviously we can't be
that
there
was
to
Lori's question.
physically.
yesterday.
We can't be there physically to help you, so it'll be very important that you do your homework, that you pay attention, that if you have questions you are asking. Let me see.
I think with the working spots, it's a little bit easier because at least
Yes.
we'll see the weaknesses and we'll be able to
physically
right.
guide you through things. And plus with stretching, it's very difficult to be able to injure a dog through stretching and recovery process And if we feel like you are taking your dog too far, we will stop you.
And the strength training, like that we use in this program, it does not require anything like as far as weighted vest or any
No.
weighted anything that's gonna throw them off balance. So I think of it more as Pilates, like they build the strength using their own body, so it's safer.
Functional